I'm back with another video. What it is, YouTube? Right here. What's up, YouTube? Um, this story right here gonna be like a funny but serious. Like this tale gonna be like a funny, serious story slash tale time. Um, it was 2000 and was it 15? Yeah, it was 2015. Like early 15 or so. I don't remember, but it was 2015. It had to be because yet again I was going through it with this person. And a lot of people know this random person I don't speak of is a person I have a child with. So she was around for a whole lot. So if I happen to say this random person, sometimes I'm referring to her and sometimes I'm referring to other people. So, but don't blame me because I didn't had a lot of women in my time. So I'm only 30, but I didn't dated a lot of girls. So, you know, have I slept with a lot of girls? No. But I've had a lot of girlfriends, a lot of females I've dated. Yeah. I'm not proud of that either. And my body count is low. So if there's a woman out there that's wondering, my body count is very low. Don't try to play me. Um. So back to the tale. So I was upon a breakup with this person, but remember I told you about the video where I got robbed. Okay, it's like kind of like part two of this because I was going through a lot and a whole lot transpired after that, and I'm not gonna get into that part of the tale. I'm gonna get to the part where it gets juicy and interesting. So I'm trying to figure out a way to keep this girl, even though I know this girl don't want to be kept. So I'm going through it all. I took her to Red Lobster. I'm like, all right, let's just get a room, let's just kick it. Because really, me, I'm just like, I know what's gonna keep her. And to any man out there, if you're wondering if relations or intimacy is gonna keep a girl, don't do this. Trust me, do not do that because it's not gonna keep her, and she's gonna continue to do what she want to do. Just a word to the wise, advice to youngsters out there that's probably going through this, or probably went through this and didn't know how to didn't know how to deal with it, but still overcame it. Put like that. Excuse me. So okay, so yeah, we ended up getting a room. I remember I ended up having to go to the shop because back then I wasn't really smoking like that. I got, like I said, a love hate relationship when it comes to the green leaf. We're gonna call it the green leaf. And I bought some green leaf. Went back to the room. I had everything. I had the lighter. I had the grinder. And I had no, actually I didn't have a grinder because I had my cousin roll it up for me. That's right. And yes, I watched him roll up my weed. To anybody out there that's wondering, I watched him roll up my weed, so don't try to play me. Um. Oh, so this is the funny part of the story, but the most serious part after it. So we chilling in the room, and I'm on my phone. It's something to say, just look up something because when I get buzzed, I like to listen to music. Word to the wise: watch the music videos you watch when you high because it might affect it might affect your weed high. Trust me. So I'm watching The Weekend. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. I'm listening to that, so I'm watching the video, just smoking. Like I said, I was prepared. I had my ice cream and everything, so I'm just like listening to it. I'm smoking. I'm good, chilling, and the female at the time like don't get too high because you start tripping, and sometimes I have had a bad high off of the green leaf. So I'm like I hit it a couple of times, like all right, I'm feeling it, put it out. So I put it out. So I'm watching the video, and my heart, we, or should I say the green leaf? The green leaf is gonna affect your heart rate, so it's gonna make it boom, 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 boom. I start feeling that coming. I'm like, oh man, it's coming on. So I'm trying to play it cool, and it get to the part where he like singing to the girl, and she like throw a drink on him, and then the dude like uh he flick the lighter on him, and he in flames dancing on the stage. I start panicking out of nowhere. I start panicking. I ran to the bathroom. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I'm feel like I gotta throw up all type of weird stuff, but I'm off the green leaf. So I'm like, let me just calm down. Let me just take a shower, lay down. Took a shower, lay down. That didn't work. So the green leaf helps with intimacy. So that happens. I'm like, all right, that still ain't working. So I'm like, let me just go to sleep. Go to sleep. All I hear is a crowd, like a couple next door getting into it bad. Like, but where we at, like, you wouldn't think like domestic violence or like situations like that could happen because it's so nice. But I'm just like, whatever, just stay out of it. What? I don't know what happened. I guess they got into it bad to where I don't know what happened, what transpired, but I know I'm asleep and all I hear is a knock on my room door. And I go to the door. Mind you, I had to throw some on because I was in my birthday suit. And it's detectives at the door. And I'm like, why is there detectives at the door? But I'm kind of like high, so I don't want to like make it look obvious because I'm off the green leaf. In California, they very strict on green leaf laws here. Even though they just passed it, they still very strict on it. This is before it was like legalized. So I'm like, yeah, hello, how can we help you? They're like, yeah, we detective such and such. We just want to know, somebody was like an incident took place to where I think somebody, I'm not saying they was like, but put like this, they was badly hurt, but I don't know if the dude beat the girl to death or if he just hurt her or whatever. I don't know what happened. I just know the police like came to my door or whatever. So I'm like, all right. I was like, we'll let you know if we know anything. We didn't know anything. Me and the girl I was with, we didn't know nothing because we were just chilling the whole time. I'm trying to get back with this girl. I'm like, this is a trip. I'm trying to get back with her, and all this stuff is happening. It's like, so, but now I look at it as that was a sign for us not to be together because later down the road we went through something similar. Even though I didn't put my hands on this girl, I don't do that. That's not me. Fellas, walk away if a woman's provoking you and in your face, hitting you or whatever. Walk away. It's not worth it. Trust me. So the next day we leave, and while we leaving, I'm like getting in the car. I see a whole corner van. I'm like, are you serious? Like, it's to the point where somebody like died. Like, it like it like weirded me out, and I'm like, I'm not ever coming back to this hotel room. So I didn't ever go back to that hotel room. And I pass it all the time and be thinking about that same moment where I was like, man, I remember I went through this with this girl and this happened there at this room. But I just want to share on YouTube with y'all. My tell times are very interesting. Sometimes they may be a little twisted, or you may feel like they're a little sickening. But I try not to, lean towards that type of stuff. I try to keep it on a positive, clean level. But some of my stories ain't too nice to tell, so I don't. I gotta like watch the stories I tell. But on that note, please comment, subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you in the next video.